Hey everyone, so I just want to make a quick little video. Yes, this is Dynasty Warriors, by the way. I want to have a bit of a discussion while having some gameplay in the background. I mean, I just don't want to have a black screen and, you know, and just using my voice, you know what I mean? So I thought I might do this, and I just want to have a bit of discussion about the future of instant action and how I think it can be improved. Oh, so, yeah, so how to improve instant action, and also too what I think about the hashtag solo players matter movement. And before I say anything about it, this is not a hate video. I'm not hating anyone towards anyone who's in charge of solo players matter, but I feel like there were some things that needed to be addressed, honestly. And I'm not looking for fights, I'm just stating my opinions about it all. So let me just get straight to it anyway. What I think about instant action, we'll talk about that first. Well, how to improve it. So there's a lot of things that I feel that can be really improved, honestly. You know, you just have to have a lot more stuff, honestly. Like that's just one of the main problems with instant action for me, honestly. Like it's lacking a lot of content, and I feel like that really needs to be improved tremendously. I know that they have said that they'll probably add it all later on, but see, the truth of the matter is, I don't think that will be possible. Now, yes, we could be getting the missing AI stuff, like, you know, the missing reinforcement units, the heroes, and the vehicles. But, and I pray that I'm wrong, but I think they're gonna treat it like they did with Skirmish, like from their previous game, like EA's Battlefield 1. Like they, basically what they did there is release a large scale offline mode for that, brought out a couple of updates, like just to fix some of the bugs and that. And even though still to this day there are still some bugs there, they couldn't be bothered fixing that, or let alone adding in more maps, more modes. Like, why would you not want to do that? Like, why would you not want to keep it fresh? I mean, I don't think anyone's really playing that one anymore, honestly. And I feel like they might be doing that again with instant action. And that's where solo players matter comes in the mix, because, you know, in my honest opinion, if you keep thanking them and praising EA and DICE, they're gonna think that that's just all what we really wanted, and, you know, be like, you know, we got them what they want, we don't have to touch it anymore, blah blah blah, you know. Because I know many people have requested something for offline for Battlefield 1. And, you know, it's never, they never really brought out anything new to, yeah. And I feel like they're just gonna do the same crap. And this is why many people out there just don't know it. I don't know if they got thick hairs or what. You know, it's kind of disappointing, really. But, you know, I pray I'm wrong, and they might actually pay attention to it. I mean, as of now, they still need to do a lot more work on the new instant action mode. And really, like, the variety is just not there. You know, it is absolutely not there, and it's really sad to see. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, just thinking about it kind of frustrates me, because I was expecting a lot more from instant action. But when I play on the maps, like when I played on Naboo, for example, the map itself just feels so empty. Lack of AI, like AI count, like Like, I know some of the AI are like 12 versus 14 or 14 or 15 or whatever. Like, I remember most of them, one of them I think was just like a 10 on 10. Like, that's how many AI there are in arcade. We don't want like a team deathmatch in a large map. Well, I mean, it'd be good if there was vehicles and a larger AI count. But that's what it feels like. It feels like Arcade 2.0, but with objectives. And I'm talking about because it's got lack of AI and all. So nah, we shouldn't be thanking them. And also, as some people in Solid Plays Matter does, like, they talk so much crap about EA and DICE, but yet when EA finally decides to have the nerve to listen to us, to listen to what most offline players like myself really want, you know, we have to all of a sudden love them. Now, do I trust EA and DICE after this? Honestly, heck no, not by the least. I mean, yeah, there may be people argue that they're going in the right direction with this, and I think that, but you know, there's still a lot of things that needs to be done. Like I mentioned, like, they need to add more options into the mode. Like, in my opinion, they should transfer some of the arcade options. Like, you know, I think you know these ones, when you play arcade in Battlefront 2. Like, for example, the ability recharges. Or, you know, getting rid of the battle point system so we can use a free-for-all option, like, you know. And here's another thing. Why are the star cards locked? Why are some of the star cards locked? Like, I can't use them. Like, in arcade, they're all unlocked, available, all the weapons for each class. Like, why would you do that? And I heard it was a glitch, but I'm not so sure. I'm just not so sure. I mean, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, I pray that I'm wrong about how they're treating this. I mean, so I know I'm jumbling a lot. There's just a million thoughts going on in my head, because I just don't like the way things are at the moment. Like, I feel like, you know, Solid Plays Matter needs to be careful about how EA and DICE are doing this. I mean, they are pretty schemy people, and they're not well known for making offline AR games. Let me just say that. Like, you know, I think this is probably just their way of shutting us up, honestly. Like, shutting the solo players up. So, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't want to say all this, but you know, I just don't know what's to come, honestly. I mean, I'm praying. Like, I do have that hope that they could listen to us more. And, you know, that's another thing too. We got to keep pressuring them, you know, because I think that was the real mistake of what happened with Skirmish. You know, because we just stopped pressuring them a bit, and that's why they came out and said, you know, they're not going to focus on it anymore and all that. And yeah, people would argue that it's because they were focusing on the sequel, Battlefront 2, but you know, still, they could still support the first game still, especially their offline modes. Like, if they want their products, if they want people to continue playing their products, like in, like, for example, like in 20 years time, you would expect that. But unfortunately, you don't. You don't expect anything anymore. It's just sad. It really is. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I don't think you're hearing the audio. I've noticed that you know, you need a video card for some certain games. Some games you don't have to, because you can get the recorded audio, but yeah, so you're probably not hearing any game audio, and I apologize about that. But anyway, but really, this really isn't like focusing on the gameplay. I wanted to have a discussion about that. That's it. So I'm gonna leave yous, and Yeah, I mean, I apologize if I offend anyone or upset anyone. Like, I know there's going to be some people in solo players, or yeah, for some people from solo players, or maybe someone from EA and Dice, if I'm lucky enough, to see this. But you know, I just needed to express my opinion. I don't know how I could do it. I could do it on like social media like Facebook or Twitter, but I feel like YouTube's easier. You know, because I know a lot of people would probably do that. Probably not the best option, but you know, I had to do what I had to do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll be returning to Dynasty Warriors 8 free mode series, hopefully, very soon. So I'll see you then. Alright, thank you guys. Until next time, bye.